Sometimes going out and overlanding has very little due to comfort. But you know what? Even if you end up at camp, it rains all day, and you end up with mud everywhere like this, enjoy it anyway. Welcome to Memorial Day weekend at the Buffalo Camp and Ride. One of the wettest weekends we'd seen yet. You in the only dry spot in here?
No, it's actually wet here also.
You got squelchy toes this morning, bud. The mud might have been thick and prolific that weekend, but 14 rigs, 31 people, 8 dogs, and 1 raccoon named Rocky weren't about to let a lot of rain and mud stop us from enjoying the Kentucky Fried Trails weekend hosted by Tri-State Overland. And so we all gathered in good spirits and headed off into the wild Kentucky wilderness, with our sights set on a place on the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway known as Sinking Creek. Our group that day included your typical plethora of Jeeps along with a couple of Toyota Tacomas, but we also had along some vehicles you're less likely to see on the trails. Vehicles like a Ford F-150, a Ford Excursion, a Chevy Suburban, and a Toyota Sequoia. Sinking Creek isn't a long trail. Including its rocky exit that often demands the use of a winch, the entire moderate trail is only about 2 miles long. But don't let that short distance fool you. It's complete with countless rock ledges, mud holes, ruts, and water crossings. And this is the type of trail that you could probably walk faster than you could drive. Vehicles typically drive Sinking Creek from the east to the west and start just off of Bald Fork Road. If you're expecting moderate obstacles right away, that first quarter of a mile might make you think you drove onto the wrong road. But if you're looking for obstacles that will challenge your driving ability, risk body damage, and may require winching or other types of recovery, you're definitely in the right place. As I watched all 14 rigs drive by towards the heart of those obstacles, it made me wonder how many of these vehicles were going to end up at the end of the day completely unscathed. You should have known you were going to choose that way.
Well, yeah, this is definitely the way. Left is the way. Drive little to no poke. You may get body damage here. Yeah, if you set up right there, right? Back up with this big rock. I think that's a shot right there, but that rock on the right coming down there is fair little look.
This muddy, rutted brown alleyway, snaking its way through the living green Kentucky tree tunnel, is the first real obstacle along the track. Although each vehicle and their driver tackled it in just a little bit different manner, this obstacle isn't really about picking your line, because those slick, muddy ruts will essentially do that for you, whether you like it or not.
You're gonna have a bad time with that. Oil pipe. Mine? Toyota? Copy that. I'm just gonna slow roll these next couple of obstacles. You guys let me know if we need to come back and assist with any kind of recovery effort.
The next little obstacle along the track was a rocky ledge drop-off. Not a very big one, but it's a large enough area where you can choose your line. And as you can tell by watching these 3 vehicles drive through this little obstacle, line choice can be very important, even for Jeeps.
You guys are going to need to pull up. Yeah, copy. We're sighting this next obstacle to try to prevent body damage, so give us just a second.
Are you staying driver or passenger?
I'm going to shoot right down the middle, and then I'm going to put my driver's side tire on top of that big rock and go over it so that I keep my passenger side rear out of that rock on the wall.
Got it. This section is one of the more challenging sets of obstacles along Sinking Creek. And once you start down that first hill, there's really no room for more than a vehicle or maybe 2 to stop and assess each new stage of this obstacle. So you might want to scout ahead here just a little. to prevent ending up in a compromised position. Bill and I had driven our JK down Sinking Creek one time before, so we already had a really good idea what lay at the bottom of this first incline. We knew how muddy, wet, slick, and miserable it could be trying to get up the next hill. We knew that. But Brad, he was leading today, and I'm not sure he had any idea what he was getting into.
You my ears deceive me? Is Brad stuck?
Yes, sir. Holy, it's slippery.
I want to hold on, DJ.
Even after you choose a good line coming down that first incline and avoid body damage on the rocks, and you then choose a good line going up this little muddy line over the rock ledge, you still have a small muck-filled rock garden and a final mud hole to navigate before you can start to breathe easy, at least for a little while. Once Brad and Bill both successfully drove the short obstacle course of mud, rock, and log, it was time for the other vehicles to meet the challenge. And what are the most important things to know when driving obstacles like this? First, know your own driving ability. Second, know your vehicle. Because driving an F-150 through here is an entirely different undertaking than driving through in a Jeep.
Back a lift. Come down on the back side. There you go.
The third thing I might suggest here too is that you don't let your driving ability and your vehicle's ability lull you into a false sense of security.
Making things look easy.
I know, they told me there's an obstacle around here somewhere. I'm still looking for it. Maybe it's over here.
It's around the corner.
Oh, I don't know if he should straddle that log. Are you kidding me? Alright, he's got it. Yeah, he's smart. Look at that. Super Ford. Wow. Woo! I'm impressed. Alright, we got the famous Dave Bass on this one.
Remember how Dave was lamenting the lack of hard obstacles? Well, this might take care of that.
You just popped the tire. Oh, I heard that.
I'm afraid we beat it a tire. Yeah, right back, right back. Tell him to stop.
Right into that high spot right there. Stop right there, stop right there, stop right there.
Well, Dave, that line worked.
It did.
Except for this one problem.
It bent the rim.
Yes.
Which line did you take?
He took the the passenger.
Oh, okay.
Dave, where did your air go in your tire?
It ran away.
I borrowed it.
It sure did.
You can't catch the ear?
It's a perfect place to change a tire. Have you ever seen one better?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. But only 4 of us filming at the moment.
And then there's Bill over here making smart aleck comments when Dave's working his butt off. He still loves me.
He does.
Yep.
Do we have a bottle jack or some kind of off-road jack?
Where is he going?
Try to find more solid ground to get the jack instead.
I got it.
Don't lose your nuts, man.
Or get it stuck in there. I've had that happen before.
You got air in that, bro?
Maybe.
I hope so.
A little bit.
Just a smidgen. Dave, aren't you supposed to do your tire rotation in the driveway at home?
You're supposed to. You know what else you're supposed to do, Bill?
What's that?
When you have a stock spare that takes different lug nuts,
Yeah.
and you only got 3.
Are you
the
serious? Oh my gosh.
You're supposed to make sure you have the other 2 in your bag.
Bro, I will tell you something. I think I do have some in the black Jeep. So when we get up there, we're going to get
I was
them
gonna
out.
say I was gonna put those 3 on good, and I was just gonna put the other 2 on decent.
Well, I've got some stocks. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll double check when we get up there. It's in my bag. So I didn't bring an impact, but I got some lug nuts, bro. Just don't blow your spleen. Everybody left when the work started.
Right.
I have an excuse. I'm making you famous, bro. He's even going to torque him on the trail, everyone. Look at this. That's why we love him. Dave be like, I'm going to take the hard line. Right, Dave?
Well, I like to try them to see what it's about.
You got it.
See if it's possible, and hey, it's possible.
Hey,
I
what-
just need better rim.
All right, we'll get out of the way. You're holding up traffic.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Love you, buddy. And I'm going to film you drive away because you're the man. Okay?
How can he be the man when you're the man?
Yeah, that's true. I'm the cameraman.
He's the man of the man.
I'm the Camaro man. Okay?
That's his man. That's his other son.
Get the hell on the road, would you? It's going to be dinner time here pretty soon. She lives for another day.
And with Dave finally back on 4 tires and out of the way, everyone else now had the chance to see what they could make of these obstacles.
Driver. Yep, passenger. Passenger. It's probably smart. Oh! Like a pro. Look what he's doing. He's hitting it. There we go. Keep going. Don't stop. Jesus Christ. It's all good.
Driving with a group as large as this one can be both a blessing and a challenge. It's always great to see what other drivers and vehicles are capable of and meet new people. But getting 14 vehicles through a section like that trail obstacle course and the small obstacles beyond can take time, especially when complicated by a bent wheel. The slower pace really isn't an issue in many cases, but Sinking Creek can be very popular, especially on holiday weekends when the weather decides to cooperate. When our group first started down that section of trail, another group of 5 vehicles had come up the trail behind us. And so while our group tackled those rock ledges and mud, I handed off my camera to Sarah so that I could address the next pressing issue. Where in the world could we put 14 rigs off trail to allow that small group behind us to pass, and so we could also enjoy at least a brief time for lunch? And so I grabbed the keys to that JK and scouted ahead, while everyone else enjoyed the peaceful beauty of the countless water crossings of Sinking Creek at a little bit more relaxing pace. One of the things that I love about traveling with other people is enjoying the different personalities and hearing everyone's stories. With a small group, it's a lot easier to learn about the people you're traveling with, see their sense of humor and characteristics in action. You're also likely to make a personal connection with everyone along the way. With a bigger group, you have to settle for small glimpses, mere vignettes of each individual, and the stories get lost in the clutter of vehicles and challenges along the road. You may not get to know everybody here just as well, but it's definitely still worth putting in the effort to try. Because you never know who might be the next person to join you on the next adventure, or pull winch when you need it most.
There's a road that's partly walked right along the creek edge where the big cave goes back
Good work, buddy. Rowdy, stop. Get him up before you drive away, because you might be the anchor point. Never mind, you just got it. You're good.
It took me just a little bit of time to scout out a place where we could fit 14 rigs. And honestly, it was a godsend because there were very few places along this trail that we could have found a place like this.
Where on earth did they park the Jeep?
Everyone just went that way.
Are you freaking serious?
Down by the rushing creek across from a silent sentinel wall of cliffs, a well-defined road showed where the trail used to go before a large tree fell and blocked the way. It would be perfect for our group to enjoy a little downtime while allowing others to pass onward.
I wasn't even sure where you were, who was driving our Jeep.
What do you think? Can we get 14 of us down?
Yes. Is it lunch, Bob?
We can fit one more on that side. I got 3 back here we can fit.
There's a lot of really cool stuff along here, isn't there?
What's that?
A lot of cool stuff along here. So does it go into a cave there, or is it just a recess?
No, just a little recess.
Cool. All the water.
Looking one and got Onyx a good stick.
Perfect. Onyx will like that.
And after lunch, it was onward along the section of Sinking Creek that should be called the Trail of Countless Water Crossings.
That looks like I'm gonna have to start Jenny Craig. Hey Chris, if you want me to stop anywhere so you can get some more footage, just let me know.
If you see something spectacular, feel free to stop.
I'll actually pause for just a second. I just remembered I just passed the top of the truck.
Who is that?
Yeah, you're good. I'll hold here at this water crossing by this cool looking cave.
There you go.
Gosh, that sounds like a good photographic opportunity to me.
Out of the cave. Yeah, it's not quite a cave. It's more of a rock shelter, but it still looks cool. It's an old mine, but it's flooded. Bad things happen when Chris goes into caves.
I promise I won't go into that one. All right, so I'm sitting on a rock on this side of the creek, and I've got to get to that side of the creek, and it was a little deeper than I expected, so this might be interesting. Ready for a swim? This is deeper than I thought it was, and it's cold. Woo! Yeah, it's cold, darn it. Ah, there we go, I'm gonna make it! Oh my God.
Now, if you know anything about walkie-talkies, many of them are not water-friendly. Thankfully, PJ and Blake were thinking ahead and were already on top of my waterlogged radio problem.
Yeah, it took a swim and it was about to die anyway because it started beeping at me. Thank you.
Yep.
I will try really hard not
Try
to
fixing
take it for a swim.
Hey, Blake here.
Should I try fixing that?
What do you need to fix?
Blake, it's right here.
It needs charge too, so that's part of its problem. You ready, Ike? And that, my friends, is exactly why this is called Sinking Creek, because if you'll notice, it's a little bouncy. I was all the way up to my chest back there at the water at the curve. This is 100 yards down, if that. The creek's gone, it's gone underwater, not underwater. The creek's gone, it's gone underground. You're not gonna see it again. There's just little puddles here and there, so that's exactly why this is called Sinking Creek.
Welcome to the challenging and rocky exit of Sinking Creek, a place where the sound of 1,000 echoing winches could likely be heard over the years. When we arrived, that small group behind us was diligently trying to make their way up the ledges.
My friends, is why you want to be careful if you go all the way through Sinking Creek and try to get out. But that's why people drive here.
The obstacles we encountered on Sinking Creek before here were no joke, but this obstacle is likely the reason for Sinking Creek's level 6 rating. And before our group heads up those rocks, I want to point out one very important fact. When that side-by-side drove up, those rocks were dry. But at some point, vehicles above us on the trail released a torrent of water from a massive mud hole, and the already hard obstacle suddenly became that much more challenging.
So is it raining uphill or what?
Our lunch stop virtually reversed our driving order, so Ben in his Toyota Sequoia was the first to take on the challenge.
Yeah, it looks like full passenger and just keep momentum to me. Yeah, this camera will not do this justice.
Well, that popped a panel. You're just spinning in that front one because nothing else is turning.
What's that?
You're just spinning on your front passenger because nothing else is turning.
The front passenger and the rear passenger are
Okay, so the passenger side's spinning, nothing on the driver.
Yeah, my rear locker. That's the
That-
right button. I turned
that
on my
would-
rear light.
That would be a smart plan. That should feel better.
So that reminds me of our first time.
That reminds me of our first
Every
time
time.
too. 3 times straight into that wall.
Yep.
Yeah, it is a good thing he's got good rubbers. Almost.
Yeah, he needs to start. Jeez. He needs to start at the bottom and just stay full passenger and hope he makes it with momentum. Stay full right, bro. Stay way up on the bank.
Thank goodness for your bumper. Though your light is now loose, your front headlight. Okay, just double checking. As long as you're not worried about it.
The whole fender's loose.
Yeah, I know. It popped earlier. Oh.
It's like the good old days, isn't it? Denied. Over and over. No, he's going to bust something if he don't. There, that's the line, but he's got to keep more momentum and stay up high. Denied.
Well, Ben, there's no shame in winching.
Yeah, I'm gonna try one more time.
Way up over on that bank, on the other side. Yeah, passenger side.
I'm a big fan of watching you tear up your shit. I wasn't gonna do it to mine. Every time you hit it, I was like, oh, that sounded expensive.
Whoa. There we go. Woo!
We
I think I just popped a tire. Yeah.
I would winch from there and fix the tire.
So you're winching.
I guess so.
I heard it go, man.
Yeah, I think it was right back.
I think it's right back. Yeah.
Second tire of the day.
Wow.
Yep, he did basket.
Got the wheel. Put the wheel on. I can hammer that back in. Hammer it and put air to it.
You can fix that, right?
You got a hammer? It doesn't probably buried. At least it's not frozen. Last time I used this thing, it was frozen.
That's right. No. Now you got mud instead of snow in it. That might help. Is that somebody you trust?
I'm not even sure. I got new wheels getting delivered on Tuesday, so
it's
these are Steelies. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
He looks like he's done this before.
Does that one seem kind of stout?
Yeah, looks like it should work.
Yeah, it's leaning.
It'll probably pull my truck. So.
Well, that's a good thing. If it'll pull your truck, it'll get anybody up the hill.
Don't do that to me.
Is it getting stuck? Oh, that's not good.
It's making unhappy electrical noises.
It is making unhappy electrical noises.
I can turn around and go back and wake them up if you want.
God bless you. If we need it, that would be awesome. Because it's going to be a lot easier than us trying to figure out something else, especially with a flat tire. Did you hear that, Ben?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, awesome.
do you need the earbuds? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's holding 7 pounds right now.
That's good news.
Okay. It's bubbling a little bit, but it'll get me up the hill.
We can hit that a few more times with the hammer if you need.
Let's do it.
Yeah, one more time.
Give her the beat down.
There we go. I had to hammer that one down last weekend. Oh, thank you. All right, is everybody clear?
Clear.
Hit the winch. There we go.
I'll just stay parked here in case I gotta winch somebody else off the back of me.
Probably.
And then it was time to see what everybody else could make of these ledges.
All right, full winch.
most. He ain't going. Nope.
We'll run and start and give it a bean.
Or take it slow and just trust your winch. Yeah, you're gonna slide into this rock. Oh, it's trying.
Oh, it's so close.
You're in the right spot. Get it, get it. Oh. No, oh, stop. Oh, oh, look at that. Look at that.
Hey, whose oil is this?
Oh, oil.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, it did win a little bit up here.
Wow, look at that.
Give it a sniff. What's it smell like?
Got that there and got it up here.
Oh my god. Come on, come, come, come. Right there, go, go, go. Roll it, roll it. That is the line. The only.
Get back. Blake, get back. Blake, get back.
There we go.
That's right. Got to turn right side. Nice.
At such an angle, my washer fluid's low now.
Either that or I just broke the reservoir line.
Which is possible too. I don't think so. You didn't slide that hard. You're winching? All right, winch away.
Hi, Mom.
Brad's advice now is roll up until you can't go any further and then just go ahead and winch.
Yeah.
You never winch.
No.
We just
I never
didn't say
winch.
that out loud, did we?
Never winch. That's why Jason's my.
He is your, yes, he is definitely your winch hook. Bill, do you have your key? Dave can move it for us.
Tell him not to be taking alternative lines.
I will tell him that. So I'm giving this key to Dave Bass, and I'm going to remind him not to take alternative lines.
I'm not doing the obstacle. You guys are shit. I'm taking it mine.
The exit on Sinking Creek can be relentless, sliding you sideways on the wet rock, pivoting you when you least expect it, and throwing you over and over again into the rock wall. By the time it closed in on our turn to tackle the obstacle, 4 vehicles had winched, and most others had had to try several times to make a successful run. This was Bill's 3rd time on this obstacle. We winched on the first. He made it the second. Would he make it this time? Bill always says it's easier to go up an obstacle after everybody else has gone through. And I'd say that's true, because in this case, he'd had examples of 8 vehicles that succeeded and 4 that didn't before he even set a tire on this rock. Watching others and learning from their experience is exactly the way to improve your own skills along the way. And that's one more thing that traveling in groups does well.
It's like tacos for dinner.
Groups challenge you to improve. They encourage you to try things that you might not without that support. And they never leave a man behind. Thanks so much for joining the 14 rigs of the Kentucky Fried Trails 2026 Tri-State Overland event as we explored and experienced the challenge of Sinking Creek, Kentucky. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you aren't subscribed, join us so that you don't miss out on any of our future adventures. If you feel led to provide support, please also consider joining us as a Patreon by scanning the QR code at the end of this video or clicking the link in the description. And until we see you again, make sure to go out and find your own adventure.